Hi everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're seeing this. I'm Jasmine, and today we're going to go inside to. Hi, Austin. Today we're going to go inside to talk about our roots and to talk about what we do in the midst of a storm. And so I read this thing yesterday about despair and about sitting in a place of thinking perhaps that things aren't going well. And it said that despair still assumes that we're in control, that we know what's going on. Despair assumes that we think it's getting worse, as though we're in control, when really, as we can all see, that is not the case. And so what can we do to fortify ourselves at this time? I did a live meditation, live thing yesterday with a friend, and we talked about how many people, of course, they're already starting. I have a pretty happy set point that's high, but I know for some people it's regularly a struggle to get to a place where you feel really stable and you feel really solid within yourself. And as though smaller wins even don't blow you from side to side and off kilter. And right now we have really big wins, so that even folks who feel like they've dug in really deep into their own self-satisfaction and self-sustaining happiness, this is still a lot to take on. And we're barraged all the time with messages about what we should be worried about. So we're going to take a little journey inside of ourselves and go down to our roots and make sure that things are rooted well, and that even when storms come, we're not going to be blown away. We're not going to drift away. We're going to still be able to find ourselves steady and just go with the storm while it's there, and be confident that it's going to pass. So I invite you to get comfortable, get in your mindful body, a space that you know that you're going to be comfortable in for a little bit, and then you're really going to be able to go inside and find this space for yourself. So I invite you to close your eyes. And we're going to take 3 deep breaths together. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. So breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in the biggest yet. And breathe out. So I'd love you to start imagining yourself as a tree, a solid oak tree. You're in the middle of a field, and the weather has been, as it often is, sunny and cloudy, some days stormy. You've been growing there, solid branches developing, leaves rustling, and you just grow there. So just breathe into this space of you as a solid tree in a space all your own. And then one day a storm comes. And you've experienced storms before, but this storm is a big storm. Its winds rush in. Its raindrops pummel you. Your leaves are blowing this way and that. Some become untethered and blow away. And so you keep breathing into this storm. So just breathe at your own natural pace and feel your solid center. Feel your trunk, which despite your leaves blowing every which way, and even some branches breaking, your trunk stays strong and cannot be moved by the wind. But the storm continues. The winds rage and howl. And as it continues, a larger branch breaks, one that you loved, one that you feel the loss of. And you start to think, how do I fortify myself? How do I continue to be a tree that grows to reach the most light? And so keep breathing and stretching yourself towards the sun, which you know will return. And as the leaves blow, we start to travel down through our trunk, down to its base, where we find our roots. And there they are, holding us in place, gripping the ground, and reaching into the earth beneath us. So we're going to go down into these roots, and we're going to intentionally take care and blow life and strength into them. So let's pass through your roots. If there are any which are coming uncovered by the endless rain and the accompanying winds, we're going to carefully and lovingly secure them. We're going to take our hands and mold the dirt around them. Bury any pieces that are coming uncovered. And so breathe into this reinforcing, into this love, and focus on our roots. And once we've covered them, once none of them are exposed to the raging storm, going to go deeper. We're going to follow each tendril, each tentacle, and we're going to breathe life into it. We're going to breathe love into it. We're going to breathe faith. So spend some time here, breathing, blowing this faith into every bit of our roots. And then we're going to sit there, sheltered by the leaves and the branches above, and creating a solid base as the storm continues. So breathe. These roots that hold us in place, that we're planting so deeply that even this storm will not take us out. It will not uproot us. So breathe here a little longer. We're going to take 3 intentional breaths before we rise again. And when we breathe in your own strength, the faith in your own roots, and breathe out any doubts, any despair, and bring love and joy into these breaths. So take a big breath in. And another. And one more. And now we're going to start traveling back up, feeling our way up through our trunk, breathing into its strength, touching its contours, breathing in faith. We're going to continue going up till we get to a nook in the tree. And we're going to sit there while the storms rage around us and the winds continue to blow. We hold tightly to ourselves, tightly to the roots, tightly to the trunk. And we're going to breathe into the knowing that although we're losing some leaves, we may even lose some larger branches, but we're going to continue to grow, continue to focus on being a tree that continuously grows to reach the most light. So continue breathing here for a bit, taking in the storm, taking in our strength, and thinking of the sunshine, which will return again. So take a last couple breaths here. Deep inhalations. And when you're ready, bring yourself back to the space. Come back to the awareness of your body. And gently, with resolve, can open your beautiful eyes. Come back to the space. Whew. So yeah, a lot of storms, a lot of wind, leaves lost, perhaps some branches broken. I'm a country girl, so I grew up surrounded by trees. I grew up on a dirt road in Vermont. And so I know I've seen trees withstand months of snow and storms galore. And they keep growing. They come back. They lose their leaves, and then they come back. So I want to invite everybody to remember your roots today. Do what it takes to fortify them and to keep your trunk strong. And to remember to be a tree who grows to reach the most light and moves towards the sun and knows that storms are still part of the picture too. I send you all big, big love. We're all in this storm together. And may your roots and your trunk be mighty and strong. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for being with me, and I wish you all a blessed day.